start with Trent Williams because it's just been reported by Greg Papa that the 49ers have offered Trent Williams 4 years, $80 million, and he's holding on to the offer and see if anyone will beat it. Do you think, I mean, this is the top guy that's a free agent for the 49ers, the most expensive guy. They traded for him. Do you think he'll come back? Do you think the Niners, you've always called him the cheapo Yorks. Do you think that they'll do what it takes to get this guy?
I want to back up.
Yeah.
The source is Greg Papa.
Yeah.
Okay, now hold on.
Yeah.
I know Greg. You know that I know Greg very well. We used to do TV together, and he's, I wouldn't say we're deep friends, but we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not used to him breaking news, but if he does, I kind of believe him because I assume he's talking to Shanahan.
To be fair, someone from the NFL Network said yesterday that the Niners have offered no more than $20 million a year. So this would be a pretty good educated guess. It's either 4 years, $80 million, or 5 years, $100 million, basically.
I tend to believe Greg on this, and I think he's probably talked to people. He studied journalism at Syracuse. He knows what he's doing. So I want to give props to Papa for that.
Yes.
Even though he didn't promote my book on his show, and I sent him my book. And Greg, why didn't you do that? But
why didn't you do that, Greg?
Yeah, I don't understand. But anyway, Tolbert didn't either, and I sent him a book. I don't know. In any event, let's get back to Trent Williams.
This was not coming on our show. Okay, let's talk. Let's keep going.
I don't like it.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't like it, and I'll tell you my reason. And
why?
I call it the Jimmy Garoppolo fiasco.
Okay.
This guy may be the best left tackle in the league, and you need one of those.
Yes.
But Iggy, between him and Garoppolo, boy, that's a lot of salary cap money. And I would rather let him take a hike and find somebody else that's a lot cheaper. That's how I feel. How do you feel?
I agree. If you give him $24 million a year and Jimmy Garoppolo $27 million a year, that's more than $50 million a year on two players. Right. And you have another 51 on your roster. I think Trent Williams, if he really wants to be paid like a quarterback, should go to a team that isn't really spending on a quarterback. I don't see how you can spend all that money on two players.
I'm with you. Now, unless they intend to get rid of Garoppolo and then get, a cheap rookie, then they could keep him. So This is conditional.
Yes.
But him and Garoppolo, I'd say if they do it, it's another one of Jed York's really bad judgment moves. But I'm not going to say it definitively because we don't know what they're doing with Garoppolo.
Here's the thing: if Greg Papa's right that the Niners are willing to go up to $20 million, it's also been reported by NFL Network. They're not going to get him. The highest paid left tackle in the league is getting $23 million a year. Trent Williams, I think, expects to beat that. He's going to go to free agency to beat that. He considers himself the best left tackle in the league. So and again, it seems like the Niners are kind of setting themselves up with what they did with Buckner last year. Here's an offer $4 million less annually than what you deserve. Take it and do us a favor. No.
Another way of looking at it, and this is really interesting, another way of looking at it is they know he won't take the offer. Yep. They go through the motions of giving him the offer, but they know he won't take the offer. I'm going to give you an analogy in boxing. When I used to go to Vegas to cover the big fights, I used to share a room with Jack Fisk from the Chronicle, Jacob Finkelstein. He was like, I used to call him Uncle Jack, a Jewish guy from the Bronx, but he smoked a cigar. So eventually I'd get the room next door because he was killing me. He knew everybody. And one day we were in the room and Jimmy Jacobs came in. Jimmy Jacobs was the manager for Wilfredo Benitez, Benitez, who had been a welterweight champ. And I remember Jack was lying in his bed smoking. I was lying in my bed trying to breathe. And Jimmy Jacobs was sitting in a chair and telling us everything. He said, I don't want my guy to fight Thomas Hearns. Now, eventually they did. I don't want Wilfred to fight Thomas Hearns. Wilfred can't beat Thomas Hearns. So all I'll say is I want more money.
Yes.
I want more money. And then it won't look like I'm afraid of Thomas Hearns. And Thomas Hearns will never come across with the money and we'll never have to fight him. Yeah. The Niners may be pulling a Jimmy Jacobs, offering him less than he wants, knowing he won't take him, knowing they won't have to pay for him, and he goes somewhere else.
Yeah, or how Floyd Mayweather ducked Pacquiao for 10 years.
Yeah, he's on drugs. Who knows what he was on, but he ducked him. Iggy, did you like that Jimmy Jacobs story?
I love that Jimmy Jacobs story. I haven't heard that. Oh, we need more money. No, it's not. It's not enough. The great
Yeah.
Wilfred Benitez needs more because he's so confident. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I think that's what's going to happen too. Let's offer him 20 million and say that that's a good deal, knowing that there's no way in hell it gets it done. So
Right, and that way he's off the salary cap. They don't have to worry, and then they can deal with Jimmy separately.
and they can say they tried and he was greedy or something like that.
Exactly.